Barry, thanks for introducing me to this. We're in the commercial health and fitness sector, and there's a lot of people looking at red light therapies, cold therapies, and I've done a little bit of research on this, but you've got a pretty unique unit from what I understand. I think there's some interesting applications. So talk me through what we've got going on here.
Sure thing. Well, I think first of all, let's get you on it. So
okay.
Take a seat. It's activated once you touch the pressure. I've just turned on the app. So we've got you in muscle recovery mode today. You've got your wireless charger over here, so you can connect your headphones to your own music while not draining your battery. But what's importantly happening now is you're charging your cells. So the near-infrared technology is going through your clothing and activating your mitochondria to produce more ATP, which is the fuel that we run on. What's not happening is, although we can see it, the visible red light that you see, that needs to be on your skin. So when we do a real treatment in a private environment, the less clothing you have on, the better for the therapy. Right. The shape we've got here, your ankles are above your knees, above your hips, so we've got an ergonomic design to really open up your lumbar spine, and then we can treat by deactivating these joints, the deeper muscles underneath. So that's really the crux of what's happening. More importantly for the client, all they have to do is get on it. That's all they have to do. After that, the treatment runs itself for the next 20 minutes.
Right. So let's say you've got a gym, personal training. How would you use something like this with a personal training session?
Sure. So what I like to recommend is that once you're finished with the client, add another 20 minutes at the end where you can stretch. So if you don't mind, I'll just give you a quick example of stretching out the hamstrings on the EnergyLounger. So just tell me when you feel the stretch. Oh, you're pretty flexible there.
Yeah.
About there. All right, so now press your heel into me, so you're like, push me off, that's it. So this is like a P&F stretching session, just relax. Tell me when you feel the stretch again.
Yeah.
Okay, go again, press again. That's it, a bit harder. That's it, good pressure. And then release, and then tell me when you feel it for the last time.
Yeah.
Yep. And then just press again, hold it, and relax. Good. And then you can just bring it down to the client. So you can do a whole range of stretching across the back of the body. And then because the red light session is 20 minutes, then you're just able to do the front of the body on the ground once the session's over.
So what's the relevance with the stretching that you're doing now and the red light then? Why is that connected?
You're going to be warm after a workout, but near-infrared penetrates much deeper than what's going to happen from a personal training session. And also you may have just done, for example, you may be on a legs day or a chest day. So when we stretch out, we're still just treating holistically through the whole body from stretching. And that near infrared that goes deep into your body is being able to lower the inflammation of all those muscle groups.
Right. So there's a number of facilities I've been in, and they've got these red light panels. So what's the difference between this and a red light panel? Are they the same thing, just different delivery mechanism?
Yeah, so if you've ever been scuba diving or snorkeling, you'll know the deeper you go, the colors change. So the further away you are from the source, the less efficacy you're getting from it. So right now, like I said, even through clothing, red light's not touching you. So if I'm at a panel and I'm standing, let's say, a foot away, or if I'm at a panel standing 5 centimeters away, there's a big difference in efficacy. With the EnergyLounger, you're on the source. So you're not losing anything from the environment that you're in. It's all going directly into the skin and into your body.
Right. One of the things I mentioned to you yesterday, I had a friend who had these, what they call photo biomodulation, like a sunbed.
Yep.
What is this a similar thing to those photo biomodulation units?
Yeah, so photobiomodulation is the name of red light therapy and near infrared, so photo meaning light. The difference with the enclosed system is that I can't treat you. So once you're enclosed and the red light again is slightly above you, from my perspective, I'm not trying to do skin enhancement. I'm really about physical recovery. So I want to be able to access the body.
What about my front though, like my
so
quads,
if I want to
chest?
do your quads and your chest, the near infrared's going into your body and that's creating cytokines that will circulate. But if I've got a specific muscle group I want to work with, I've got a portable pad that I place on those muscle groups.
Right.
So your body is getting all the energy, that's circulating, so it's lowering inflammation through your whole body. But if it's a skin therapy, which is just the color, then I need a different device. Like I said, I'm not trying to really improve skin as a beauty device. I'm really about the musculoskeletal system.
Right. So for a gym, then they would be saying to clients, like, how many times would you get on this a week?
Yeah, so it's like charging a battery. So you can't overdo it.
Right.
But if you're working out 3 times a week, do EnergyLounger 3 times a week.
Okay. And if I did it 3 times a week, what am I hoping is going to be my individual outcome?
So you'll improve your recovery times. So you'll get greater gains because you're recovering faster. Because you're not focused on using your body's energy to work on that recovery because it's being taken care of, your immune system is going to be stronger. So our body's energy only is dedicated to certain things, right? So if you've got, when you're sick, you don't feel like exercising because your body doesn't want you to use energy when it's using that energy for your immune system to recover.
Right.
So it's that whole ecosystem of the body that we're really over enhancing your outcome. So biohackers love to enhance themselves. I just say from a red light or from just a personal treatment perspective, you want to recover faster, you want to have more energy, you want to be able to get out there and do it more. That's what red light and near infrared treatments do. The EnergyLounger shape just means you're getting all of that energy, none of it's getting wasted in the environment around you.
Red light saunas, is that similar technology as well?
Yeah, so it depends how close you are to the red light. So like I said, if you're further away, you're not going to get the benefits. You're just looking at a red light. So you really need to be close to the source to get the benefit of that. So in a red light sauna, unless you're next to the light, so it's ingrained in the seat, you won't feel any enhancement in skin tone, unfortunately.
Right, okay. Now, from a commercial application, let's say you've got a room and you're putting 4 in here. How would someone in a gym like manage these? Would people just come on and would they just turn them on? Is there a revenue model for where people can earn money from using
sure.
this?
Great question. So we've got our app. So the app controls the lounger. That means as a business, I can run 4 loungers off the app. Monetizing, red light treatments tend to go between like $60 to $100 for about a 30-minute session. The treatment session is 20 minutes, but obviously if you've got no clothes on, you need to dress and undress. So that space is blocked for 30 minutes, or the session is blocked for 30 minutes. Some examples in the UK, it's about 55 quid for 20 minutes. In Beverly Hills, they can sell it for 120 for 20 minutes. So that's just a guideline, but it's up to the business to work out their revenue model. But it's a really profitable industry to get into, but more importantly, it helps your clients.
Right. And so you could either use this where you have a session and I just come and sit in and chill out for 20 minutes, or I could use it with a personal trainer where they do sort of what you did and take me through some of those drills.
Correct. So let's say we call that biostacking or layering therapies. The primarily design is that you can just get on it and have a 20-minute session and get the benefits from that. But if I have a client that they don't have time, but I want them to get the benefit of this and I need to stretch them, that's why I can do both at once.
Right.
So of course, that would be more expensive because they need to hire me to then do the stretching for them, but that's how it works. So you can layer treatments with no contraindications.
Right. And what about the reliability in a heavy commercial environment where you've just got a lot of people like it? Are these commercial grade units?
Exactly. So we've tried to break them. They've been stress tests, so guaranteed for 2 years. But it's also designed as a very modular. Let's say some freak accident happened, there was an earthquake and something got broken, we can very quickly repair because it's modular. So for example, let's say the cover got smashed, we can send a new cover.
Right.
So you're not having to throw away the whole EnergyLounger, pollute the environment, not be very wellness minded by throwing it away. We can modularly repair it if it's needed, but guaranteed 2 years.
Right. Now the one I used, I did use it I had a shoulder issue and it did help on that. I had a few sessions, even though it wasn't cheap. And I also used it for jet lag. Like there are a lot of these kind of gimmicky things around where you pay a lot of money and you don't actually feel anything. Like if somebody did, let's say, how many sessions would they have to do where they genuinely felt different?
Sure, great question. Yesterday I had a guy, he had 8 screws in his back. He said, I got an 8 out of 10 pain. I said, I got 15 minutes, have you? He said, yes, get on the lounger. I did nothing to him. He got off and he said, I'm 4 out of 10. So it's not instant, but as that example shows, at an extreme surgery level, he noticed a massive improvement in just one session. Right. And it wasn't even a full session because it's a trade show, we have lots of people waiting to get on. From a injury perspective, I've had guys with frozen shoulder, one session, they can move their arm again. So it is injury specific, but it is a one session you can feel a benefit.
The wait is over. Our new Escape Fitness catalog has landed. This is the essential guide to all of the latest product innovations that are shaping the future of functional training. Bigger and better than ever, this year's catalog is 190 pages, jam-packed with everything from eye-catching, bespoke functional training frames to some of the latest strength training equipment. So sign up today to receive the digital version today, or be one of the lucky few to receive a hardbound printed copy straight to your door. So what are you waiting for? Go to escapefitness.com now.
Final question is, I know this is quite dim compared to one of the fuller settings. Like, do you need, the one I went on, you had to have special glasses to wear it. Do you need any glasses on this one?
Yeah, so the reason I've designed it like this and the reason it outlines your body is that you don't have to do that. So the red light that I'm seeing, first of all, I'm very far away from the source. Secondly, you're blocking out that light. So by the time it gets to my eyes, it's been diffused by all the other light here, and there's no damage. I talk to people all day on both of these, and I have, actually, if anything, it improves your vision.
And is there anything like liability or potential issues that with all of these new technologies, is there any things that people need to be aware of, or of you guys, like, is this a fairly tried and tested technology where you're not going to put it in and then suddenly have people suing you for something?
So the technology is very old. It's the application of the technology that we've changed. So like you asked me about the panels before, I've just put it in a lounger form. So all of that's been done. But like I said, with the settings, we just say, just make sure no one is pregnant, like a sauna. Make sure that they're not sensitive to heat. So you can, if someone says, I'm sensitive to heat, you can just give them a little trial. And if at any point they feel discomfort, they can press the stop button, it'll shut down. But as far as that goes, that's basically the only contraindications to using red light. Same as a sauna, same contraindications. So right. Gyms, spas are all very much used to having those in their facilities. If they want to sign a disclaimer, if they want to put that in their protocol, it's fine. But yeah, it's very safe.
And this is brand new, it's just being launched at CES and
that's right.
New to the market.
Yep, new to the market.
Okay.
So you're one of the first people to sit on the EnergyLounger in the USA.
Am I one of the first people to do it on a podcast?
You're actually the first. So congratulations.
Thank you, Barry.
Hey, lovely to meet you.